We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the three. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Adams. Ooh, and Adams. Strong finish.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass. Strong and aggressive in there and gets that second chance hoop.
Ball passes to Bridges. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Booker. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Brooks a screen on Paul. Outside for Brooks. Here's the three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Back to Paul. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come. He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
And here's Morant outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul into the lane. Got it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Bane. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Stolen by Bane. Outside Morant. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Booker. Morant, no good. The Suns leading. Here's Bridges. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
That one misses. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. From deep, Morant. Counted from distance.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Jackson on the wing, covered by Crowder. Jackson down low. He's against Crowder. Jackson gets the bucket.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Morant against Paul. Bridges outside. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Jackson with it. And And again, it's Memphis with a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ball against Morant. Bridges outside. Takes the three. And the Suns get another three.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential on the wing. Bane. Pass to Adams. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Here's Crowder. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the 1. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Memphis the rebound. Brooks the pass to Morant. Here's Adams. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Outside for Booker. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Hayden finds Paul. Pass to Crowder. Now here's Bridges. Brooks defending. 6 to shoot. Paul passes to Crowder. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
And here's Morant outside. Sinks it from distance. Morant's got 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Paul passes to Booker. Got a piece of it. That shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And there's the lob. Outside Bane. This one for 3. And Chris Paul clears it away. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 3 minutes.
And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the SBA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. And they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Wow! Oh, always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Ball finds Crowder. Morant against Bridges. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Let's go with a three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Brooks from outside. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Morant. From the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Here's Booker. He's got 9. The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. On the wing, Crowder. And the Suns miss again. Memphis trailing here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Up top, Paul. Pounded by Morant. And here's Crowder from the arc. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Paul against Morant. And stolen by Booker. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter.
With the score, the Grizzlies 22, the Suns 29.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Johnson and Saric at the 4 and the 5. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Lee in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Shamet, drives to the hoop, uses the glass on the layup. Shamet's got his first 2 points.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Payne against Jones. Pass to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Green. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Jones. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 11. Right wing. Payne finds Johnson. Here's Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. And a missed layup.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Payne with a double. Here's Tillman. Johnson with the defensive effort.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jarrett Culver.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Lee on the wing. Back to Sharge. And Sharge throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Sharge gets to the rim.
Well, remember the Suns received heavy criticism for acquiring Johnson in that draft day trade.
NBA, I don't know that it was about the players so much as how old Cam Johnson was and Phoenix maybe trying to explore an upside guy with that high of a pick. Well, feels like the GM knew what he was doing. Cam Johnson's been a huge addition to this team, and his shooting has been remarkable.
Payne against Jones. Releases. Sharge, the pass to Payne. From deep, Johnson. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
No good there.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
1:27 left in the third. Down low. Here's Lee. Jones grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. It's Tillman, high post. The 3. Left side, Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Blocking foul called. Xavier first personal foul.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Right side, Paul. Takes it inside. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Stolen by Booker. To the wing, right side. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Jones in the post. He gets it off. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until the...
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Morant against Paul. Stolen by Bane. Brooks left side. Lets it fly. That one's wide left.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Paul. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Booker. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Brooks, the pass to Bane. Nice D from Bridges. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. To the inside. Outside Paul. Up top Crowder. Back to Paul. Crowder Crowder, a screen on Bain. Here's a three from Paul. Gets the three to fall. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
That's why Chris Paul is so special, is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
Morant finds Brooks. From downtown. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges outside. The kick out to Paul. Back to Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now from deep. Morant. And he converts the layup. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside Booker. Oh, stolen by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Phoenix ball.
Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Crowder. Stolen by Bain. Pass break. Here we go. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Ball against Morant. Ball passes to Crowder. Up top, Booker. Fires for three. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
From deep, Morant. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Can you say prime time player? Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Ball passes to Booker. To the paint. Crowder outside. And here's Aiden for Bain. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here are the Grizzlies now. 4-point game. And he lobs it up. Count it.
How about Steven Adams coming through? Give him a chance.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Crowder with a screen. Clock at 4. Booker no good. Outside Morant. The three won't fall.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a...
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three. Three-pointer, Crowder, good on the triple. Crowder's got the first points up on the board for Phoenix.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Prince. His three-pointers off the mark. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Fires the three. Another three for Phoenix.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them, keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
Russell against Paul. Kicks it out to Prince. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Paul. And the wide open shot from Crowder comes up empty from 19 feet out. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Now Booker after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Russell against Paul. Booker with no one around, and the three ball is good.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Lets it go from deep. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. A three ball. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. For three, Booker buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Now here's Paul. And there's the foul. It's on time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Ayton finds Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now, here is Russell. No points in the game yet for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Prince misses. Suns leading by 8. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Great open look there. Booker's got 12. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And here's Edwards after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Taking 2 shots.
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Now here's Paul. For 3, Booker. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Pass to Prince. And he drives in. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the wing, Booker from the arc. That shot misses. And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Russell passes to Prince. Back to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Booker. Prince kicks to Russell. Puts up a 3. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 10 points. Again, thanks to that one from Prince.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. For real, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Outside Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Russell inside. Ayton's there. And stolen by Russell. To the middle. It's deflected. Edwards kicks to Russell. Outside, Towns. Russell with it. He's picked up by Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Prince. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Down low. Ayton, the pass to Paul. From past the arc. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Timberwolves trail by 9.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
And it's Towns missing.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Crowder finds Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Booker outside. Can they get it? 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Prince wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
And Edwards drops them both. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on 8.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
The Timberwolves gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
For 3, Booker. The rebound by Prince. Edwards passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Passes it to Ayton. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there.
That's the end of the first half.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
Your Suns, 29. The Timberwolves, 19.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. Look, of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach. But point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Lee kicks to Shamet. Back to Lee. From deep. That one, no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
Lee outside. Payne in the post. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Out to Lee. The pass to Shamet. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's Johnson outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Noel. It's stolen by Johnson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Shamet the pass to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Shamet. A 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Shamet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Noel. Carries the jump shot. Noel's got his first points of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
And here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Johnson for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
2
Here's
minutes
Noel.
remaining in the third.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Noel.
Noel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Payne with it. Pass to Shamet. To Payne. Pass to Shamet. Lee outside. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
McDaniels. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3-point field goal.
McDaniels got 5 points so far. Phoenix leading by 10. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Johnson. Up to Payne. From downtown. Minnesota with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Anderson. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lee outside. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left in the third. Payne kicks to Shamet. Johnson outside. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got his second best.
Have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Outside Edwards. Towns for 3. That shot is off. No good that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And their 3-point. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot, manning the middle. Who's out there for Phoenix. A nice shot by Booker.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here is Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Al Paul. Booker left side, and stolen by Russell. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Towns for 3. Up top, Edwards. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 9. Ball right side. Dishes it to Booker. There's the 3. No good on the shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Prince in the corner. Bridges with the steal. And here's Booker from the arc. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Clock is at 3. Towns for 3. Bridges with the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul dishes to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Beyond the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
This is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Anthony Towns.
Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges passes to Booker. No problems knocking that one down. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns kicks to Edwards. Driving the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
The line for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards.
And Edwards drops them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. Deep. The shot, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Suns.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. They get a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Timberwolves ball.
Here's Edwards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Now here's Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair. Oh, look at that. My goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Morant into the...
Oh, wow. Incredible. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Pass to Towns for three. Sinks the tray. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Pass to Prince. There's the triple. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
A good percentage of Taurean Prince shots are from distance, and you can see why right there.
Here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Pulls it. Here's Adams. Outside Bane. Launches it. Goes up with it again. And it's Adams missing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
And here's Russell. Pass to Prince. Russell with the ball. Out left to the wing. Fires the three. Towns can't get it to go.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Outside Edwards. To the wing on the left. Back to Prince. Lets it fly. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Morant against Russell. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Towns for 3. Hits the trifecta. Towns has got 6 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Nails it from 3.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Pass to Towns. Edwards with it. From deep. Brooks with the rebound. And it's Morant off the drive. Beyond the arc. They get it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. .50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. Now here's Gobert. He can't get it to go. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. deep, Morant. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. Towns for three. Another miss by Minnesota. 4 seconds left. Morant misses the layup.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of this.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their assist total also impressive.
Oh!
No, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Payne, the pass to Morant. Brooks outside. Off the mark there with a three. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
And the three-pointer goes.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Towns. Wide open look. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got 8 points. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
The open shot by Brooks. That one off the back iron and out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. Clock at 6. It's Edwards on the wing. The three.
Come on.
Kept alive by Minnesota. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. 4-3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. Goes back up. That one no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. From deep, Payne. Prince grabs the miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Outside for Morant. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat. That aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Stolen by Bain. And here comes the break. And then Morant with the jam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's the three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 7 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And yep, it's good. Adams has got his first basket.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Outside Edwards. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin. About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got Nas Reed, Jaden McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Noel in at the 2. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And it's McLaughlin missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Fires the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Anderson inside, working on Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Good on the bucket.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
McDaniels finds Anderson. Outside McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Over to the left wing. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from Rain. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Connects from downtown.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Green against McDaniels. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Reed. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Jones from outside. That shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. McDaniels can't hit, and the Grizzlies shooting around 41%. And he lobs it up top. Conchar, good. Conchar's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. From the arc. Russell with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Towns finds Russell. Back to Towns. Outside for Russell. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to drop. Left side Jones. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, the Timberwolves shooting efficiently, 50% so far. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's Green.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Jones against Russell. Back to Jones. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. For 3. That shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Conchar. Outside Jones. From deep. Edwards pulls it in. And the Timberwolves with possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Towns. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Jones, the pass to Green. He shoots. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Russell from outside. Drops in the 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Green for 3. Sinks it from distance. Green's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And Edwards slams it in.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Now Russell. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Back to Russell. Up and over Brooks. The shot by Russell, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the 4th. Russell against Morant. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Now Edwards. And stolen by Bain. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Timberwolves.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And what a huge performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Over to the wing. Tries again. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And here's Edwards. From deep 3-point range. And he can't get that one. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
score for us tonight, Steve? It's a matchup between two NBA powerhouses.
These teams are stacked with talent, Kevin, and this game could be a preview of what's to come. I would not be surprised if these teams meet in the postseason.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Bain for 3. Lock at 6. Here's Adams. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And here's Booker from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
And there's the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Suns.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Morant passes to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Quick start for the Suns in this one. Booker outside. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Brooks with no one around. No good again that time. Suns have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Kicks it out to Booker. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
Both good from the line that time. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. To the middle. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
All against Brooks. Now here's Paul. D right on him. Booker dishes to Crowder. Back to Booker. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Booker's got 5 now.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively flawless.
Here's the lob to Adams. No good that time.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
The kick out to Crowder. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant surveying the D. Jackson from long range. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Booker. Going inside. And the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim. off the drive.
Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Paul kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Booker lets it go with a three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. He's got 10.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Paul. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in its small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Morant for 3. Here's Adams. Nice again. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He works so hard on the glass. Steven Adams' teammates appreciate how often he goes after rebounds.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And it's good for 2.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Adams. Payne for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker left side. He kicks it to Ayton. Ball against Morant. Bridges outside. Booker inside. Bridges passes to Paul. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Paul's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix. Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The kick out to Crowder. Off target from outside. For Memphis, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Payne against Booker. Releases. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Payne passes to Adams. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Back to Bridges. The dish to Crowder. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Morant against Paul. Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 5.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Morant kicks to Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Adams' shot is off. Suns leading by 12. Here's Crowder. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Paul goes in. And the wide open shot from Crowder. They get it back. Booker dishes to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 9. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished up by Morant.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Paul against Morant. In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker outside. Launches it. The shot that time, not on target. And that concludes the first half. Suns lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
19.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And here is Shamet. Here's Saric. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Green, the pass to Concha. Fires the 3. Goes back up. Tillman. No good there. Some solid defense from Saric. Suns leading by 10. And a minute played as the second half gets going. With the drive. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lee dishes to Johnson. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Concha. Some solid defense from Saric.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Johnson kicks to Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. Drills the 3-pointer. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Passes to Concha. Shoots over Shamet. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Assist goes to Xavier Tillman.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Kicks it to Johnson. Puts it up. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Johnson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And you can't be careless around Saric. When he's on you, he is looking to send that one back.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Payne passes to Shamet. Back to Payne. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And the pass to Tillman.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
That one's not going to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Johnson with it. Now Green defending. Here's the three. Shot by Johnson, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Grizzlies have shot just one free throw, missing that one early.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Payne looking around. Johnson kicks to Payne. On the wing, Lee. Shot clock at 6. Johnson wide open. He fires. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Back to Shamet. A second chance effort. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Jones with it. Now guarded by Saric. On the basket by Jones.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne passes to Shamet. Here he goes. Back to Payne. Now here's Johnson. Shamet on the wing. And the Suns miss again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Conshaw. Jones, no one around him. And he's good on the three ball. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Hay kicks to Shannon. That one's off, still out of sync. The third quarter comes to a close. Phoenix ahead, leading by 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at center. Who's out there for Phoenix. Booker outside. The three. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Morant dishes to Brooks. And a miss there on the triple. Suns lead by 9. Paul with the ball. Bridges outside. It's Crowder on the wing. Paul against Morant. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Morant against Paul. Brooks kicks to Bain. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Over to the wing. Up top, Crowder. Guarded by Jackson. The kick out to Crowder. No good from outside. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. From 17 feet out. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges inside. Guarded by Bain. Booker with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
They get it again. Ayton kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Latrey. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brooks outside. To stop the run. Out to Morant. For 3. Gets the rebound. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. And again, Memphis no good. Suns lead by 14. Crowder finds Bridges. Launches a 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Morant passes to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Out to Brooks. 5 to shoot. And Adams with the slam.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Morant against Paul. A three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Phoenix.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Booker with it. Now defended by Adams.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Poked loose.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
So the Suns win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
about it. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Gobert. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Chris Paul.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Crowder fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Towns. Pass to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Booker takes the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Minnesota foul. Torian Prince. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker against Edwards. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Booker with it. Takes a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Yeah, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Edwards got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Bridges finds Booker. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Back to Booker. Puts it up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Pass to Towns. From behind the arc. Here's Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Booker against Edwards. Booker, the pass to Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bridges outside. Booker for 3. Prince grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. No good off the back of the rim.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Russell. Towns for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Crowder with it. Russell covering. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Now Booker. From downtown. Russell with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Prince. Knocks it down from distance.
Nice ball over there delivered the pass right on time.
52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Out to Bridges. Jacks up a three. No luck on that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Bridges outside. Ball finds Crowder. Top of the key. That one a little long.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Ball against Russell. Pass to Towns. The three is up. The rebound by Bridges. Up top, Paul. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Russell with the ball, now guarded by Crowder. Back to Towns. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Up top, Bridges. Let's go with a 3. And Crowder hits from deep. Crowder's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Prince from outside the arc. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Booker, the pass to Paul. The 3 ball. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Booker against Edwards. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. The kick out to Edwards. Towns against Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Outside Russell. The 3. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. There's a minute 47 left in the half. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I have have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Paul's a pesky defender, no doubt about it.
Paul with some nice D. Bridges passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. This one for three. And the Suns miss again.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Already a terrific career for Booker. Three-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Bridges. 4 on the clock. Paul for 3. Prince grabs the miss. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Towns has got 5.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Outside Booker from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Paul with the bucket. Now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The team, okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Johnson and Sharich at the 4 and the 5. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Lee in a small forward. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Noel. Here's Anderson. From down in the low post, it goes. Anderson's gotten his first points in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Lee on the wing. Lee on the wing. Back to Payne. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Johnson. 3-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
McDaniels from long range. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Stolen. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And he makes both free throws. The Suns trailing. Payne with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. To the paint. It's stolen by Sharic. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Shamet. Payne, pass to Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Noel. Outside, Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. This one for three. Anderson inside. Here's Noel. Fires in the triple. Noel's got himself on the board with a three there.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
A slam dunk by Reed.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Pass to Noel. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Anderson for three. He can't hit that time. Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns get another three.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
There's the three. It's picked off. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he's going for the oop here.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Payne with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lee. The three. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's McDaniels. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Sharic. Here's Lee. Now here's Payne. Pass to Sharic. Here's Lee. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA.
The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns gets the bucket.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
And here's Paul. Crowder outside. The kick out to Paul. Back to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Edwards against Bridges. Pass to Prince from downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker no good. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Off target from outside. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's Edwards outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. On target from range. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Russell. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Booker fires from way outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Paul against Russell. Here's Prince. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Crowder with it. Towns covering. Outside Paul. And stolen by Edwards. Prince down low. He's against Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Towns. It's tipped. Outside for Russell. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota. 1:43 left in the game. Paul passes to Booker. Now Edwards. Going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Ball finds Ayton. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Paul.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Anthony Edwards.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
So it's Minnesota now. There's the triple. The shot by Towns, no good. Crowder outside. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker knocks down the triple.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final.
Some to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Thanks, Kevin. He said when you're going against a team that can dominate like this one inside, you have to really play great help defense, communicate, and double team, but only when it makes sense. It's a little bit of a chess match, but it's a physical one, guys.
Thank you, David. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here's Prince, following the basket by John Morant. And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
There's Jackson with the 3. Payne for 3. That one misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Towns throws it down.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And it's Morant missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. This one for 3. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Showing off a little athleticism there. Fun watching Brooks get up high on that alley-oop.
Russell looking around. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Morant with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 10. And that one goes long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Fast break, Minnesota. And Towns throws it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Shoots the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Prince misses. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Edwards finds Towns. Russell inside. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. And that one's good, Morant.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Down low. And Edwards with the stuff.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant.
Gobert finds Russell. Here is Edwards, guarded by Bane. Edwards can't hit. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. And a wide open look for Bane. Off target from three-point range. And it's Russell in the corner for the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Launches it. Trains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
Russell kicks to Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
And here's Prince outside, rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant with it, now defended by Gobert. And it's Morant missing.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Morant passes to Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Towns kicks to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Morant finds Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Minnesota making some changes. 46 seconds left here in the second. Kicks it to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. And that one is off. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Tillman passes to Green. Shoots over McDaniel. Green, no luck.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
McDaniels passes to Noel.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
Here's Conchar. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Jones, and it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's good from long range.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to McDaniels. Here's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. From deep, Green. And no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's McDaniels. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. There's the triple. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's McLaughlin. To the paint. The kick out to Anderson. Here's McDaniels. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to McLaughlin. Now Reed. Anderson outside. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Jones. And another miss by Memphis. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Memphis leading by 5. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Memphis with another turnover here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Noel. Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Down low. It's good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside, Jones. Stolen by Anderson. Noel passes to Reed, and they take the lead.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McLaughlin. No good on the three. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jones for 3. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Stolen by Reed. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. That one goes in. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Payne for 3. Ball's knocked loose for Minnesota. They've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Towns.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Making the right choice there. I mean, Russell, this is what scouts like about him, his feel, that intuitive feel for the game.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Minnesota on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And this is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
The pass to Edwards. He kicks to Prince. Off target with his 3. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Russell with it. The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Brooks with the bucket.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Russell left side. To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Morant against Russell. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Edwards. Out to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Prince outside. 5 on the clock. Drills it from outside.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Outside for Jackson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Outside, Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Prince outside. 2 minutes remaining. Back to Russell. From downtown. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It's on time. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Outside for Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Towns. And it's good. 2 points. And now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Offensive rebound. Payton for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
This is it to Adams. On the wing, Bane. They need this. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Brooks with no one around. And another miss by Memphis. And even 3-on-3 break. Edwards against Bane. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep, Prince. Offensive rebound. Out to Russell. Five to shoot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Now here's Morant. And so Minnesota takes the win. They came in. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
Memphis.